12 completely separate districts surrounding and serving a shining capital through its various industries, most importantly through an annual televised fight to the death. What kind of society is this and how does it work? I'm Laura Youngblood and welcome to From Laura's Perspective. Many of the video essays I post on a regular basis are about literature, and many are about society and social issues, but there are also many that are about other topics such as music, movies, TV, history, art, literature, food, drink, business, games, and so much more. Today, I'm going to explore the society of Panem, the country in which the Hunger Games is set, using theories and concepts of the field of sociology, or the study of society, which is a major theme in the Hunger Games series. So let's get started. Simply put, Panem is the continent of North America after the apocalypse brought an end to American civilization. Panem exists as 13 districts that surround a shining capital that is home to Panem's ruling class. From a functionalist standpoint, each of the 13 districts and capital work together to survive and get by as a post-apocalyptic nation. Each district specializes in a particular industry, with District 1 being luxury goods, District 2 masonry and peacekeepers, District 3 technology, District 4 fishing, District 5 power, 6 transportation, 7 lumber, 8 textiles, 9 grain, 10 livestock, and 11 agriculture, 12 coal mining, and 13 supposedly being graphite mining, but actually specializing in nuclear weaponry in secret. This way, each district provides something unique to all of the citizens of Panem, but especially the capital. But most of all, the 2 teenagers from each district reaped for the annual Hunger Games provide reality television entertainment for the ruling class. The capital, in turn, supposedly provides leadership and maintains order for the citizens of the 13 districts. Now, this is the idealistic picture of Panem that functionalist sociological theory paints. But when you get down to it, The Hunger Games is a dystopian series, a genre in which society is more like this. As its name implies, conflict theory, which is largely credited to Karl Marx, states that all members of society are at odds with one another and compete over a variety of things, particularly society's limited resources. The most obvious example of this in Panem is the Hunger Games, in which 2 representatives from each district fight to the death to become the winner of this annual competition, which means many things, but ultimately survival. But conflict theory in Panem goes way beyond that. Conflict theory is deeply rooted in the divide of social classes, which is a huge theme in the Hunger Games, strongly exemplified in the country in which it takes place. Each district in Panem, including its governing capital, is clearly divided by wealth, industry, and social status, leading to all kinds of tension between the districts and capital, and also between the districts themselves. The best example of this has to do with the rivalry and tension between the wealthy career districts 1, 2, and 4, and the poor, overlooked, outlying rural districts 10, 11, and 12. By the 3rd installment, Mockingjay, this has reached a point at which a civil war has officially been declared between the district rebels and the capital. Symbolic interactionism refers to the means and symbols of communication within a society, and there's plenty of that in Panem. When most people think of symbolic interactionism, they think of language and hand gestures. Well, in Panem, people lift up the 3 middle fingers, often doing so in groups, to show praise or gratitude for an individual, though it's most often done when the individual makes a particularly big, self-sacrificing gesture, such as when Katniss volunteered for Prim at the reaping. But symbolic interactionism is more than that, and it comes up a big deal during the war that takes place during the series' 3rd installment, Mockingjay. The Mockingjay pins worn throughout the series are of a bird that resulted when the Capitol's failed war weapon, genetically engineered jabberjays, mated with female mockingbirds after being released into the wild. Ever since, the Mockingjay has been considered of rebellion against the oppressive Capitol, especially once the main character, Katniss, is made into the Mockingjay, or leader for the Second Rebellion. It's because of this that what seems like a simple bird motivates the rebels and infuriates the Capitol so much. Thank you all so much for watching. The Hunger Games really is a dark, depressing, but much needed commentary on corruption in the government and society, which is ultimately the perspective from which it should be read or viewed. On my channel, hence its title, I share my perspective on many different aspects of the society and culture in which we live through a variety of series and playlists, which I've posted links to up on your screen. If you like my many commentaries on literature, film, television, music, politics, food, drink, current events, nature, and more, smash that subscribe button to join my ever-expanding video essay library. Seriously, what's stopping you?